Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Hellions, issue number 4. This was a badass, awesome book that still made me want to give it a low grade because something happened in the book. But we're going to talk about that after we talk about who made the book itself. So we got Zeb Wells. He was the writer, and Stefan Segovia is the artist. David Curiel did the color art. VC's Ariana Maher did the letters, and the design is by Tom Mueller. Segovia and Rain Barretto did the cover art, and there are a couple variant covers out there. Hey, with Anthony Gambino on the production, and Jonathan Hickman as the head of X. This issue is called Love Bleeds. We had Love Bites. Now we got Love Bleeds. I'm saying it's breaking me to my knees. Is that going to be the title of the next issue? Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Def Leppard moment there. Anyhow, so Grey Crow, typically called Scalp Hunter. He's Grey Crow now, I guess, because they're afraid that us natives are going to be like, oh my god, I hate it. No, I think for the most part we don't care. Just make him a cool character. You know what I'm saying? We're cool with Scalp Hunter. I honestly, Scalp Hunter doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm totally cool with it. All that being what it is, Grey Crow, also an equally cool name. He probably had more to do in this issue than he's ever had to do before. Had more lines, even though a lot of them were blanked out because it's just him, sugar honey iced teaing it. I dug this issue a lot. I really like this. I loved his parts in here. They really brought out a bit of a personality that I never knew that he had, I liked it so much. I would like to see like a couple issues of him on the side just by itself. I would read the hell out of that. Did you also notice that he kind of, maybe I read this wrong, but he kind of misguided Psylocke and Wildchild? They're like, hey, how do we get to Maddie? It's like, oh, yeah, you're going to go down here and then go there. And once this tunnel ends, you're going to take this left and then you're going to come right to her. Yeah, go take her out. And they never made it there. But meanwhile, 2 panels later, Grey Crow is right there. It's like, wow, did you just misguide them because you want to do the thing? That was cool. So he actually led them out. Okay, I like that. I'm saying, come on, that was cool. That was cool as hell. Psylocke and Wildchild, for their part, I don't know if I necessarily need to see them in their own, but like the way that these guys are done in here is freaking fantastic. I could read a series by Zeb Wells about any of these characters and I would read them. A solo issue, anything. I would read the hell out of it because man, he really has these guys down. And a lot of it's their interaction with each other. But dude, even by themselves, that'd be great. Case in point, I really want to see what the hell's going on now with Sinister and Nanny. Look, Nanny is not in the league of Sinister, while at the same time, with Peter by her side, Sinister better make sure that he's, got eyes in the back of his head. He better clone something back there because, dude, he could wind up getting his ass beat in a heartbeat. That's messed up. Anyway, yeah, this was really cool. I dug on this a lot. I'm really curious where the Havoc thing is going to go. His thing with Cyclops. I wonder if he's going to take it out on Cyclops, on Scott. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how he voted. Let's be realistic. We know how that went. But they determined that she's not human. So there were no laws broken. But is she actually a mutant or just a clone? That's the big question. And they apparently decided one way instead of the other, and that really pissed off Havoc in a major way. I could see him, and I would almost love to see a story where he decides to do something to Jean. It can't be something too dastardly, but it has to be dastardly enough that it would make cloning difficult. Maybe like kidnap her and put her somewhere. I don't know. What do you do? But the idea is try and go after her. Really try and get Scott pissed off because he wants to get back at her. It's like, you know what this was. Man, that could be something. The trick is you're going to have to worry about Wolverine also. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real threat because Havoc and Cyclops are immune to each other's powers. Ain't nobody immune for the most part to 3 adamantium claws going after your chest. Just ask Jean. Yo, this could actually be good. And I wouldn't mind seeing Wolverine grabbing onto Alex and being like, listen, how about you and me just hit the road? Let's get away and let's actually have a conversation, Or several. And I think that could actually be really cool because, we saw the Havoc Wolverine meltdown stuff. Hell, bring back the Simonsons for that, man. Let's go. Anyway, the thing that I really didn't like about this comic book, though, the thing that's actually got me a little bit frustrated and infuriated, and I want to give this comic book an F- at the very least, if not set it on fire. How dare you disrespect the boobage of Madeline Pryor? Yo, to shoot her in the boob? I know it's close to the boob. Shut up. It's close enough that it triggered me. I got triggered when I saw that. Somebody pulled the trigger. I got triggered. I'm saying that really bothered me a lot. So, friggin' A, man. Like, like boobs have been mistreated since the beginning of time. All right? Think about this. Originally, in the caveman days, way back in the day, there was no coverage for the boobs. It was just open season. Boobs. Walk around over here, boobs. Walk around over there, boobs. Cavemen go out to hunt and kill and get food, and they bring it back. Why they share it with these people? Boobs. I'm saying. But then some dastardly bastard who shouldn't have grown anywhere near the primordial ooze that we all came from just comes up, and probably some ancestor of Versace or some other crappy fashion designer comes along and actually covers the boobs. Covers the boobs. Bastard. But it actually worked in her favor, because the V-neck eventually turned into the low cut. And then that's where the term cleavage pretty much came from. Like, hey, I see that. And then it only got better as time went on. Pretty soon you got those crop tops, and it's like, wow, the cleavage goes straight across. And then all of a sudden you got, like, somebody who's wearing some, like, their brother's jersey or something like that, and goes to reach for something on the high shelf, and it's like side boob was born. It's like, oh my God, we don't deserve this. And yet here it is. Here it is, And then the under boob was formed. The under cleavage, and it's like, oh, where have you been my whole life? And we all love it. All of us, men, women. You don't have to be a gay woman to appreciate it. Anybody can appreciate underboobage. I'm saying. But you know who started it all? They don't know. But we, the comic book community, we know. It started with Maddie. It started with Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen. And the idea that they would disrespect the mother of all underboobage it's a level of disrespect I don't think that I'll soon forgive. Really bothered by that. But hey, it was still a really good comic book. Anyway, guys, watch an ad, like a video. And you know what? Every time that you like this video, every single like that this video gets is a vote for Maddie and underboobage. I'm saying. Because the society has to continue. We have to have a reason to bring food back. I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.